Greetings, my amazing family. I hope that you are all doing okay. And even if you're not doing okay, guess what? You have life. And as the old saying goes, where there's life, there's hope. Better will come. So today I want to share with you another disturbing story. And the reason I'm sharing it is simple to create awareness. Because many of our women, when you speak about these issues, they get into their feelings and they think that you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sharing this one with you today because it's unbelievable, but it's facts. It is true. I went and searched and found it because I heard it mentioned on another channel, but they did not say where they got it from. But I have the story here and I'm going to pin it in the description so you can actually go see for yourself. Because I swear, sometimes when you hear these sickening things, you would believe that it's made up. Now, child abuse is real. The other day I was speaking on my live and some people get into their feelings the wrong way. And it's because they weren't paying attention from the beginning. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm sharing this one for all of you to understand that when I'm discussing my topic, I don't just come and talk because of talk's sake. I have facts to back it up. But because some of you are in the situation and are naive about it, you don't want to admit that, hey, I'm one of them. But this channel is about empowering our women and our men. And the reason why I'm not being exclusive is because men are survivors as much as women are. And the sad thing about it is that a lot of our men do not take the time to seek help, to discuss their hurt. They kept it inside and they live it out in some of the most disturbing way. Because when you hear of the things that some men or some women do, you gotta say to yourself, is this human? But there's always a backstory to it. Sometimes it's just things they have experienced, and in their young mind grown into adulthood, mature thoughts, mature belief is that what happened to me, it's okay to do to somebody else, if not worse. So this platform is to empower each other, to share with each other, to alert each other, to bring awareness, and so that others can take strength from another. And that is why I want those who really appreciate having a figure who is willing to stand for something and just know that, hey, I respect you and I appreciate what you do, because to be honest, I am one of those people who have never experienced truth, experienced exposure to information such as information I'm getting here. And I've for so long believed that the situation that I experienced, the trauma, I believed for so many years that it was my fault and that it was just me. I was the only one and I lived in shame. As much as I look happy and I'm successful and beautiful, I come across as, someone up there. I do have my own pain too. So here is a platform for all. But we have to understand, not many is going to appreciate truth. And as I said, truth, it hurts, but it's not a sin. So today, I am going to share a story of a firefighter and his wife who had raped a 7-year-old girl. I will explain that in a minute. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. Now, this took place somewhere in America, and this article was printed back in 2020. And I only came looking for it because I heard the disturbing detail on another platform, but they never say where they got it from. The story is going to be taken from the Sun online, and it states a 32-year-old man and his wife, age 27, from Apoka, Apoka, Florida. I hope I pronounce it right, but if I don't, that's the spelling. They are facing charges that include sexual battery of a child under the age of 12. As this was 2020, by now they should be in prison. So it is said that the abuse allegedly started when the father allegedly raped the child in a bedroom while his wife was present in the same house. The alleged gruesome attack caused the child to start bleeding, but after the wife helped clean up the mess. I'm going to jump off the article and explain that. A 7-year-old child lived at home with her mom and her dad. The child was raped by her father. And after the rape, the mother entered the bedroom and noticed that her 7-year-old daughter was spewing red fluid. I don't want to be graphic, but you know what it is. And after noticing her daughter in such a state, the mother helped to clean it up. I will get into more detail shortly. Now the victim stated, after the mother entered the room and noticed the state her 7-year-old was in, she assisted in cleaning up the mess and then tell the victim, her child, to go and shower and go to bed. People, a 32-year-old man had just went and put himself with his 7-year-old child and split her up in the worst way. Text messages obtained by police showed that the following day, the woman, the mother, texted a friend who is a nurse and led her to believe she was injured about her own vagina being torn. So she has a friend who is a nurse. She contacted the nurse, her friend, and asked her how can she get her vagina stitched because it tore during intercourse. That is what she led her nursed friend to believe. The friend then told the mother to go to the doctor. However, the friend was of the belief that it was her who really needed the help to fix up herself below. But guess what? The mother didn't take the child to the hospital, and neither did she took the advice from her friend who is a nurse. She then got a sewing kit. I will not go there. Let me continue to read. When the friend asked the mother, who stitched up the child veg, she asked her if she had used lidocaine, an antiseptic. The mother replied, no. People, 32-year-old father molested his 7-year-old daughter. She bled. She was split. She got damaged. Her sick mother and the sick father held the child down with needle and thread and stitched her split, damaged private parts together. And they did not even use any form of medication to numb the child's area. Now, what a sick, oh my God. The child has just endured rape in the worst way. And to see mommy and daddy held me down and put a needle and thread to the same area that hurts like hell to cover up. The child was in so much pain. So much pain you can imagine. As a mother, sometimes we hurt ourselves. Imagine a 7-year-old child. She's in so much pain. And she confided in someone about what had happened to her. According to court documents obtained, police were called to the home of the mother and father on November 11 for a report of disturbance. A witness said that the 7-year-old stated that she was being forced to do sexual acts that she did not wish to perform. The attack allegedly happened between May 1st and November 12th. The victim mentioned that they were trying to teach her how to have baby. I repeat, the mother, 27-year-old, and the father to the 7-year-old child was trying to teach the child how to have baby. What the hell is going on there? Age 7, a baby? You want to teach to have baby? This is the sick mentality of some of the people that we have around us. Sick. Because that is not teaching our child nothing. That is just a pure, straight up pedophile with a sick mother who played a part. When questioned by the police, the mother of the child said that her husband was abusive to her and that she had been trying to get out of the relationship. She claimed that he previously hit her with an ice bag, which caused potential vision loss. The 27-year-old mother continued in saying she was pregnant, and when she told her husband, he kicked her in the ribs, punched her in the stomach. She further claimed that she had no idea of the allegations and said she'd never witnessed any physical or sexual abuse of the child. Whew. On Friday, my last live, I mentioned in my live that some people are in abusive relationship and they are having problems leaving. But I'm advising you, if you are in that position, when you can, as often as you can, sit with your child or your children and tell them, mommy is in a bad place right now, but I'm trying hard and I will leave. I'm trying. But I want you to know that what is happening to mommy is not real. It's not the way a man should treat a woman. It's wrong. So when you grow up, promise me that you will never treat your wife that way or abusive to your husband. Some people are gonna make out I don't know what I'm talking about. Here is a very good case. The mother held her 7-year-old child down, helped to stitch her VV or vaggie with the aid of her husband who had raped her and caused the damage in the first instance. And when it came to lie, she's going to lie to say she has never witnessed the child being abused before. Mothers, I know there are some of you out there in very difficult situation. But I'm telling you, if your abuse is not at this level where your child is being touched, I want you to understand. You may never see or hear anything, but don't be naive thinking it cannot. That monster cannot touch your child, because if he can beat the daylight out of you, he can touch your child. I want you fathers who have kids with women and you run and leave your children, it's time you go back and start being responsible. Some of you don't have to go back if you are a child molester. Stay far from that child. But any real father who walked away, try and find some way to be a part of your child's life. I know for a fact, you hear me? For a fact that many good men are out there. Many good men cannot have any access to their children because some women decided it won't be so. And I'm going to take the opportunity to pull in a story on this. A woman some years ago disclosed on a talk show in America how her ex-boyfriend raped one of her daughter. Why did that happen? In her earlier years, this woman had a relationship, and that relationship produced 4 daughters. And she had such hate against the man. I don't remember the reason, if the man decided to walk away from the relationship, but she had such hate against the father of her children. She cooked up all sort of stories against the man and accused him of molesting his daughters, all of which were untruth. The man fought. He moved close. He wanted to be so much there to help with his children, but this woman decided, you're not going to be anywhere near my daughter. And in the process of deceiving and lying and being vindictive to the man, one of her man raped one of her daughter. Years later, when she appeared on the talk show, she appeared on there to apologize to the father and to explain to her daughters that the years of convincing them their father had molested them were untrue. It was a lie. When the talk show host asked the man, do you accept the apology? I believe he said no, because the damage that she caused to his own life cannot be undone. That man had not played any part in his child life for over 20 odd years. He was registered as a sex offender based on the mother's vindictive behavior towards him, accusing him of raping and molesting and doing all sorts to his own child, when in fact the man did no such thing. So I can understand when some men decided, okay, I understand, I'll just stay away because I can't win. But today, mister, there are systems in place to help you fight your battles when it comes to women and mothers like these. Don't leave your child to be abused by stepfathers. Don't do it. You have family members, ask for help. And as much as you can try and make sure you know that you're fighting for your own DNA. I said that because we have a problem with DNA. DNA is proving you're not the child's father because our behavior. That's for another video. But ladies, good parents, family members, where children is concerned, it is not just about the mother or the father family members, auntie, uncles, cousin, do keep an eye out on children. Don't be selfish because your children, they are good and they have all that they need. God knows someone else's could be in worse position and need your help. So do keep an eye out and bear in your mind that things like these can happen in your own. And when it do, it doesn't matter what subjection you're under, there has to be a point when you say enough is enough. You touch my child, that's enough. You gotta stand up, woman. Queen Af3er said, we are strong women, but we are sleeping. It's time you wake up. Wake up, women, wake up. And stop allowing men to do this to us. I know it's hard for some of you. I know. I know your circumstances might be holding you back. I know. But trust me, where there's a will, there's always a way. I thank you much for listening. Please share the video and like with others. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you'd like to continue hearing these information to help you to be more aware of your surroundings and the things that can happen, don't miss out. And the best way to do that is to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that when I drop a new video, you will be notified. God bless you. I love you guys. Thanks for your support as always. Take care. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please click the like button.